always says every day above 6 feet is a good day. I'm going to say it's actually a good day, but this my nose and this my voice, I have been begging and crying to Qatar for many days now to leave me alone. He doesn't want to leave me alone. So
well,
please,
sorry.
pardon my voice, pardon my nostrils, you know. It happens sometimes. Good morning, Lagos. Good morning. So every one of our viewers out there, we appreciate the fact that you're there. This is WhatsApp on Galaxy Television from our overall program, Be Our Guest. My name is Omevi Dollar. I'm your host, your sweetheart. I'm your puchu. But you know, I came with my puchu as well, you know. Welcome to the show once again. And like I said, this is WhatsApp. This is a program designed for the Gen Zs. Yes, but if you're young at heart, like I always say, this program is also for you. You enjoy what's trending on social media. You enjoy the kind of music that are selling these days. You enjoy anything that is happening among the young ones today. Of course, this program is for you. And on WhatsApp, we do fashion and lifestyle, movie reviews. We do trendy issues, we do celebrity gist gossip where we put our mouth into some places that does not concern us, because sometimes we don't just want to mind our business. We want to let you know that we also know what is happening. And of course, we bring in A-list celebrity guests where they talk about their career, their journey, the challenges they've had, and so many things that they've encountered on the way to stardom. Yes, sometimes these guests are live with us in the studio. All the times we have them via Zoom, just like the one we are having today. So you know, you sit back, enjoy, and you know, of course, it is the show. It is how we do it, and you know, we enjoy everything we do here. And it is very important to let you know as well that WhatsApp and Galaxy in general is on the go, but orally will be the one to let you know that, and that is why I came with him. You know how I call him. I love to call him. I love to introduce him my own way, because he's not going to introduce himself the way I want him to introduce himself. So that's why I call him my puchu, my bouncer, my sherry coco, my bodyguard. In fact, all the beautiful names, you know, I call him. I love calling him. I enjoy it. Orally, welcome to the studio.
Yes, welcome to the studio, yo. According to how Omevi says, she's not only inviting me to the studio, she's inviting you guys as well. Now, I want to say apologies because she seems to be under the weather.
Yeah.
You know, normally she would have been shouting, but today, she's a bit under the weather, like she's struggling hard. She's really struggling hard to be able to gesticulate and do all those drama. And I'm so happy that she cannot do all those nonsense.
Can you imagine?
Yes.
My
So that once she's done with the show, she can go and rest. She's always saying at the end of the show, we love you, but love yourself. Sure, you love yourself more like this with your news. Anyway, good morning, Lagos, Nigeria. This is WhatsApp on Galaxy Television, and it is from the overall program, Be Our Guest. Now, Be Our Guest is a big program designed across Galaxy for different sets of mini programs. You have family and lifestyle. Obviously they have family values, rather they have that early before us, and then you have WhatsApp, and then you also have programs like The Buzz and yes, Wetin Dey Happen Naija by the Sabi Boys. So we are here to do WhatsApp. This show particularly was meant for Gen Zs, all right, people aging from at least 6 to, let's say, 26, 27. This show is for you, but we always tell you guys that age is only but a number. So if you feel young at heart, and of course you understand what entertainment is all about, then this is the show for you. We're on 10 a.m. to 10 to 11 a.m. Mondays through Fridays, and of course we are here live for you. Now this morning on Galaxy Television, you know who I am. My name is Orally Baby. You know me as Radio Cubana. You know me as Big Things in Molak. You know me as Bullion Van. You know me as Big Size Teddy Bear. You know me as Sugar Daddy of Lagos. Yes, somebody called me that yesterday while I was coming, and the person just was saying Sugar Daddy of Lagos.
Okay.
I just knew this person that Galaxy TV. There's nothing else to say, and I just greeted humbly, and I went my way. I also lost 1,500 naira to a police officer yesterday. You know yourself. I'm sure you are watching right now because you said you will not leave me until I bless you. I blessed you with money I was supposed to use and buy Viju milk. But anyway, it's all good. That's part of the journey. Today we have lots and loads of stuff lined up for you. Of course, we have a Zoom guest all the way from the UK. Calls himself Jagaban of Oxford. He is a songwriter and a musician, and of course we are so happy to have him on the show. But before then, there are some issues that are pending that I want to talk about. And before we go into that one, I was reading something today.
Okay.
Say Blessing CEO says she has a spiritual husband. That the spiritual husband loves her so much that he makes love to her and she enjoys it. I read it this month. I was like, what is wrong with this chick? How is she going to open her mouth and say?
See, already, we are going to start the discussion. That's the discussion. You know where you stop, right? If you hold it on your left hand, we want to go on this quick break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about spiritual husband. Spiritual. We'll be right back. Don't touch it. If not, spiritual husband will touch you. What's up on Galaxy Television, and of course I still have Orale in the studio with me. Just before the break, we told you that we'll be having a Zoom guest from the United Kingdom. Unfortunately, we're still having some issues in connecting to our guest. So, you know, we are ever ready. We cannot be taken unawares. So while our technical team are fixing that up, we want to discuss this issue of spiritual husband that you just dropped. You know, sometimes I don't understand people. They just take some things for granted. You understand? I understand that, yes, bloggers or self-made celebrity or whatever name they want to call themselves, they just want to be relevant in the society. So they just feel, okay, what should I say? Because in communication generally, they tell you that for something to be for a story to be seen as a news, it must be a story that has conflicts, story that people will drag back and forth. Conflict is one of the tenets of mass communication. That is exactly what is happening. If not, even someone or a person wey get spiritual husband no go come out come tell you say I get spiritual husband. Now when people begin to have problems in their lives, they will start blaming the devil, forgetting that it's their own mouth that puts them into the spiritual husband. That much you don't give her. Or you already know, give us the
No, she disclosed that her spiritual husband loves her so much.
Okay.
And she loves him too. Now, Blessed CEO is someone who has kept her relationship status away from social media, and she has come out to reveal that it's because she has a spiritual husband already. Now,
wait, no, sorry. It's not be she and one man. No, when did she post a picture of herself and a man under the rain or something?
I just saw her.
Weeks ago.
She also said,
okay,
I have a spiritual husband. He's so good in bed. He loves me so much, and I love him too. When I read this thing in the morning, I was like, no, or maybe he has to see this thing.
Like,
because it's you women that have problems. Why would somebody come outside and say
that she has a spiritual
and the spiritual husband is good in bed? if we talk loud, you'll say
no. Let's talk it as
if we talk loud, bloggers will carry us.
Wait, the spiritual husband comes physically to her bed.
Yes,
and they come there and do rukuruku.
Yes,
on her bed. So that man that they make love, that's the word. So what she is telling us now is that the boyfriend that she posted 2 weeks ago. So when the spiritual husband comes, where does the boyfriend stay?
I don't know. They're having an affair.
Wait, where is cheating on her? Is it that Blessing is cheating on the physical? I mean, the physical boyfriend, or she's cheating on the spiritual boyfriend?
Or she's been lying to us that she has a boyfriend and she doesn't. Meanwhile, her spiritual husband. You know, some of all these things are not explainable. but it's something that we do not even have the time for. I just thought about it. I say, let me tell you so that you know the kind of people that are in this world right now. If someone can come out, someone as elderly as that, but she's not a child anymore. Come and say she has spiritual husband. That's very funny. Anyway, we do have a topic to discuss today.
Exactly. You know, the blessing in your spiritual husband. Congratulations to you guys. I wish you a long-lasting relationship.
Amen.
That people will end up together. Maybe we'll meet the spiritual husband. I don't know how. God will give us spiritual eyes to see the spiritual husband. All right. So today, while we're still waiting for our team to fix up what they're doing, we want to talk about something. You know, it's unusual. It is not something we do on the show. But today we want to hear from you. We want to get feedback from you, our dear viewers. We want you to call. We want to open the phone lines because many people have been asking me, do you people have phone lines that we can call in? So today we will give you the phone line where you can call in. So what are we looking at today? Orale, I want you to let them know the story.
Now, first off, this story is something that has been trending for a while. Like we've had it in the Nigerian music, movie entertainment scene for a very long time. So I'll ask you guys this: in the age of Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram,
yes,
we have so many things that are going down, especially in the area of the Gen Zs. Now, you come into the house. You come into the house, probably from work, school, or whatever it is. You come into the house, and then you see as a parent or a brother, you see your sister, or as a parent, you see your kids twerking and dancing live on TikTok. What will be your reaction? You just come back from work, like someone like me now. I'm not a parent yet, but I do have a child, for example, and then I just come in from work. I get into the house in my living room, and I see my niece twerking and dancing
live
on TikTok live.
Already did backhand. Like I will slap them and slap the phone away. Oh God help me.
Before baby reacts, first we need you guys to call in. The number to call is 0804.
No, the number is 070-422
right.
4006. I take that number again because I know some people's phone. Do you have the password is longer than the phone number? So the number to call in is 070-422 34006. I guess you have the number now. So you're gonna call in and tell us.
Or send us an SMS.
Yes. Already, you know one thing is, people say if you don't have anybody who is disgracing you on social media, any family member who is embarrassing you on social media, you should be grateful to God for it. And it's true. Because what we see on social media these days, I'll be like, wait, do they have family members? Do they have parents? Do they have people who tell them that, why are you doing this? Why are you not doing this? Why this? Like, the thing is something else. Something else. There was a picture we took in the studio here. With what's this guy that came that day that was giving us so much vibe?
Is it Ferris?
No, there's another guy. I will remember his name. And there was this picture I just took with him and I posted the picture. Do you know my second brother called? I said, Shenkes, how are you? I said, bros, I didn't find you. Say that picture where you post like that. I'll show you the picture after now. That picture where you post, so why you hold the person like that? I was like, I was like, bros, you see the picture? He said, yes, I saw it now. That's how they call you. This call orally. I'm talking about 11 p.m. I had slept. 11:30 p.m. My brother woke me up and said, you follow with the guy like that now. Yeah. I'm like, was I naked? Were we kissing? Were we doing anything? Just a hand on the... I said, bros, be calming down. Wait until I start to wear only on that way. That way you lie hair. So people don't do... those are the kind of questions I ask. Do you get feedbacks? Do people tell you that this thing you are doing is wrong? How do you go live and all you can do is to twerk, 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 twerk. You are shaking front, you are shaking back, and all because you want people to come in, or because you want people to follow. Come on. There is more to life than that. So we are still waiting. We're waiting for your call. Okay, Aurelie, do you have any message there? You're trying to
see if there's a message here, but go on.
Yeah, so you got the number again is 070 422 34006. That is the number you can use.
All right. This question just came in. My name is Florence from Maryland. If she is properly dressed and her movements are not seductive, I will encourage her. She's on her way to stardom.
Hey.
Oh my God.
Hey.
Florence from Maryland. What?
No. She said if the movement is not what?
Seductive.
You cannot be twerking and you are saying the person is not seductive.
Twerk your body, twerk. No, it has to be seductive.
You have to be. You understand?
But Florence is like, if she's properly dressed and her movements are not that seductive, then she would encourage her. I think we do have a call.
Okay. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Oh,
we lost that one. Please keep the calls coming through. We need to hear what you guys.
Aurelie, what will be your reaction?
I'm not so much of a disciplinarian because growing up I got beat
because you were stubborn.
I know that one. Do you know that's what the policeman said yesterday? That he repeated everything I said verbatim, word for word. He was telling me everything I said on the show. I was like, which kind of wahala be this? So this small story that I'm giving you people is not enough for you to fight me. Anyways, what we're trying to say is, in my own case, I'm not much of a disciplinarian. I don't believe in flogging and all those things. That's because it was a whole lot growing up for me. My papa really teach me lesson. But the point is, waiting I go do that picking. A lot of punishments. You are twerking live on TikTok. Leave the TikTok there. Don't post it. Leave it like that. You will chop. You will chop.
On that live.
They call it abara. Back of head like this. You chop like 3 or 4 live on TikTok. And I'll go on TikTok and say, hope you guys are entertained. God bless you. And then I'll just move on because it's nonsense. Why would you do that on TikTok, on Instagram? It means you are gone.
Yes.
It means you're gone. And that's something that we do not encourage. I would never encourage teenagers to do all those, even Gen Zs. You know, there's some pictures. My younger sister, she's been a graduate for 5 years now. She lives in Abuja, works, takes care of herself, lives by herself. But there's some pictures she would take, and she doesn't dare block me. And I will see the pictures, I'll be like, Madam, what the hell are you doing? Like, why would you take a picture like this? You know, if your mother sees it, it's preaching from the other side.
Yes.
So don't be doing stuff like this. Why would she say, okay, I'm sorry, it was just a picture? In fact, there's some things she writes on her status that on the norms it's okay, but to me, it did do me one kind of
I
feel some type of way about it because she's related to me like she's my blood. So not to talk of someone coming on TikTok, on Instagram, on Twitter or X live and you start twerking or doing all these things ladies don't know. I feel some type of way about it. I would be very stern and I would be able to shout and scream for that to never happen again.
Yes, okay, someone sent a message here, to my direct phone anyway, and the person said, this is Saya from Jos. She said, if I meet my child or a niece twerking, that phone is gone for life. That phone is gone for life. That's her contribution, you know. But the question, even if you want to take the phone from her, the question is, at what age? What if the person is up to 18 years and the person tells you, I am an adult, I am not seen as an adult, so I have every right to do what I want to do. What will you do?
No,
you can't take the phone.
Which one is are you an adult? As long as you're under my roof, that I am an adult doesn't apply to me.
Are you serious already?
Yes, yes.
How?
If anybody under my roof, you cannot, because my dad did the same thing to me.
Because dad did it doesn't mean
I will do that. Right. That's why our teenagers and our Gen Zs these days have misplaced priorities.
Yes.
I told you a story yesterday. The reason why I didn't go into fraud and I didn't do anything illegal and criminal was because my dad told me that any day I start it and police arrest me, he will never come to bail me. And I know that man will do as he has said. He doesn't mince his words. Once he says it, that's what he will do. So you now tell me that after everything that man has said, I'll now go against it. Under my roof, if you have to do something like that, I tell you, the next time you do this, you'll be thrown out into the streets. Yes, because at that time, my dad would be like, if there's anything you feel like you want to do and you feel like, okay, you're a champion, why don't you go and do it somewhere else, not under my roof? At 7:30, few minutes to 8, everybody is expected to be inside the house.
Yeah.
Anything you are doing, apart from the fact that you're fetching, if there's no light or there hasn't been light for days and you're fetching water, then it's okay to be done by 9, 10. Fill up the house.
Yeah.
But if you're not doing anything, you can't even sit downstairs and take breeze when you're meeting. You have to.
Must be in.
So that's something I feel like.
Yes, so we're still talking about meeting your younger or your daughter, your son, because guys are doing it these days now. But already, I don't know if you've noticed that guys not necessarily twerking. What they do these days, I think you guys call it bossers. Those very short, tight ones that shows whatever God has put in between your legs as a man. That's what they wear. And they come and tell you, I want to show you how to dress up to the gym, or I want to show you how to dress up. So you see, that is the one that is trending now. You see a full-grown man carrying his John Thomas, wearing only pants, and they come and they tell you, so what you do, you put on a shirt, then you wear it. That is the one guys are doing now.
That's why William Suchemba said he stopped going to the
gym.
Because of
you understand? So while ladies are wearing some guys are shaking things in front of camera, guys are also doing same in front of camera right now. So we don't know, how would you react if you saw your child, your nephew, your niece, anyone doing that kind of thing on a live on TikTok live or Instagram live, any of the live social media? What will be your reaction?
We do have a message here.
Okay.
We'll take that after the break.
Yes, I just want to go. We just want to go on this quick break, and we'll come back. We'll take your calls and we also take your messages. Stay with us. We're still live on WhatsApp, and this is Tagalaze Television. I will be looking at this topic: coming home, meeting your child or your nephew, your niece, on a live TikTok, live Instagram, any of them, twerking or doing some seductive things on social media. What will be your reaction as a parent, as an aunt, as an uncle? Of course, what would you do to that child? Alright, you have some messages.
Yes, I have a message here. This one says, my name is Richard from Ikeja. I will beat her up and give her a moral lesson. Yes, Richard, I'm in support of that one.
Whoa.
Yes, I'm in support of that one.
Did you hear that? He said I will beat her and
or give him or her a moral lesson.
Yeah, I think that's a good one.
Before we delve into that, or maybe, I think 2 Saturdays ago, I was on the island. I went to cover an event. It was an album listening party for Mayela. His album came out, Mayo Walid EP. So went to cover, Galactic Television was there. I actually hosted the red carpet and all that. Whilst I and the social media crew came down to from the car and we brought the camera out, the microphones, I saw someone that God created to be a man. If you see what this child wore, because you cannot tell me that that boy is more than 22 or 23. If you see what he wore buluku, and there's this palazzo that ladies wear. Then he now wore one pink top and one big necklace like this with low cuts, and he had long earrings like this. Then he now carried a clutch bag. Then he was now catwalking.
Hey, good.
Debbie can testify.
Oh my God.
I was like, oh my God, what is happening? And that's the same thing that I saw the other time at anytime I go for I don't want to call the name of the bank, but they have this fashion week thing that they do from, I think, Fridays to Sundays. The kind of things I see there, my eyes. There was one I almost slapped. I was like, if you match me, like my friend Richard was just carrying me, like I said, if you step on me, I will fling you
like
into all these merchandise that's here. One wedding gown with veil, and he was doing like this. I don't want to do this. I was like, you are a man, for goodness sakes. And that is what has become the order of the day now. Every one of them wants to be woke. I don't identify as a girl or a boy. I don't identify as a man or a woman. I identify as a she or a he. Or is that how you were created? That's nonsense. And that's how I roll with what Richard said. He would flog her or him and teach her a moral lesson, because if you check now, the whole world is crumbling and because of stuff like this.
Yes, you're very right. You know, we are gradually becoming a society where they tell you that when you beat up a child or you discipline, let me use the word discipline a child with a cane, it's seen as child abuse. Please see, and if you know me very well, please stay off my lane. Whenever you see me and you want to talk those words, stay. You understand? Please stay off, because I will beat. I'm saying it on the national TV. I will beat my child with cane. If government can hear me, my child will not misbehave, and you tell me that I'm not beat. I will beat shit.
You get a decent ass whooping.
You understand? So if you tell me that when you use a cane will make you see orally, the children that you see, the people you see in our society today that are indecent, people you see that can stand up and talk to their parents rudely, were children that were trained to don't touch them, so that when they grow up they're not going to hate you. That is the word. That's another one. And they tell you, if you beat your child, when they grow up, that stigma, they go hate you. You are lying. My papa flog you, go flog nonsense, go flog sense enter your head.
Oh yes.
And orally, we still love our dad till tomorrow. Till tomorrow, we still love him. If you look at parents that are very strict with their children, you will see that yes, the children still love their parents despite the
as they
discipline.
grow.
As they grow. So, but when you see a child that is not disciplined, I know a man, he's 60, he can stand like this and be exchanging words with his child. They will be quarreling, like, your mother is like this, the child will say your own mother is like this. I'm telling you the truth. And I said, the day I saw the incident, I just imagined myself, me or maybe me, I will now stand in front. Professor, I don't know, not say one word. Nobody will tell you. Me, I will not exchange words. With who? Not even with my immediate elder sister. They're not born away.
The kind of beating you will get.
Like the beating. That was how I was raised, and we loved ourselves. And you're telling me don't touch your child. That is why your child can pick up your phone and be naked.
And be twerking.
And the parents say, hey, it's the age, it's their time, that is why they're doing what they're doing. Don't worry, they will grow out of it. That boy that wore that clothes, the parents saw him when he was just starting. They turned a blind eye. and they are going to, like, for the rest of their lives, they are going to regret that act of turning a blind eye.
Yes. This one says, I'm Pastor Chinedu. A child like that needs help. I will take her to deliverance minister to cast the devil.
Hey! Hey! Prayer has entered. He said that.
Prayer is the master key now. I mean, oh my God.
But deliverance, is it really deliverance that the child needs?
It's part of it.
No.
They take her to some churches and they use broom. And they use better broom marama. By the time they are done whooping that evil spirit. Okay, there was a time, have you not watched this video of a girl who was twerking on this same topic, live Instagram, and her video was out and she was dancing. Her brothers, when she came back home, her brothers and her father caught her. They now tied her hand, tied her leg. They flogged the living daylight out of her and they released the video. Since that time, I've not heard anything about that girl. They flogged the girl. Oh, you want to disgrace us? I think we have a call.
Okay.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm Kingsley calling from Ikeja.
Okay.
Kingsley calling from Ikeja. Welcome to the show. What do you have to say on this matter?
I will not allow the third thing to happen to my kid. If I see her doing that kind of thing, I give to her.
What kind of cane will you use? Koboko or normal pankere?
Anyone that I see.
Anyone.
But do you think such things should be tolerated? You know, some parents will say, make I no beat am, TikTok is not paying, Instagram is not paying, make I no beat am, whether not like this she go see money. Do you think that's the right way to go?
That's not the right way.
What do you
You don't have a choice.
Okay.
Like my daughter will not say I'm developing myself. If you allow her to do that several times, she will continue that and never to stop. Even when she grows up and married, she will still do that.
Wow. All right, my brother. Thank you so much for calling in. God bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know, this person just said something nice. He said that is not the right way to go, irrespective of what you're making out of it. You know, I remember Mercy Johnson saying something some time ago that she regrets some of the roles she played. This one, she played the movie. It's just an act. She acted, not that was
I think one of it is the housemaid.
You understand? And she said she regretted it because the children are now beginning to ask questions. You understand? So she felt, I shouldn't have played some of this role back then. But that's it. So irrespective of what you are getting, irrespective of what you are making, please, there are some things that you shouldn't tolerate, all in the name of what? Our viewers, those of you that saw the topic on my personal status, don't call my line. The number to call is 070-422-34006. If you call my personal number, we will not be able to take the call. So that is the number to call. Thank you.
All right. My name is Mrs. Adenike. I trust my daughter, so they won't do such. If they do, I will seize the phone. No, I don't understand this one. This woman is being too lenient for me. She says she trusts her daughters. Now, let me tell you something about trust. I learned a very valuable lesson some time ago. Now, there's this, let me call him a brother.
Okay.
So, at that point, he was broke, and his wife just put to bed. All right?
Yeah.
He makes hair. He's a hairdresser. They know him very, very well in Agor. Now, I and my friends that stay at the other side of the street, like just opposite the house, we're talking and gisting. We always gist, eat suya, drink every night, just like 3 a.m. So we're just talking one day, and one of them said, "This your brother. If you see where they rob, where money they say he sure say money they rob, he will join them and rob so that he can make money." I said, "No, he will never do such a thing. I trust him with all my life. This one, even as he find money, he will never get to this stage." As we're talking, he just started walking. He was coming from the junction. They said, "Hey, you are really the son of your father.
Yes.
Come." He was bouncing. This time it was 11 p.m. He was just coming from work. He came and I said, "How far, Bobo? You get this thing what they talk about? If you see, for example, now you see where they rob, you go carry gun, money they there, millions. You go join them." You know what came out of his mouth? He said, "Hey now, as long as I say you sure say I go collect money."
Yeah.
I just did my hand like this. All of them laughed. They fell on the floor. Everybody were laughing at me, including him.
Now.
I was like, "Do you know I vouched for you that you will never do something like this?" He said, "Mona, you know you and your voucher."
You are the voucher.
It was terrible. Since that day, you see all those, I want to trust somebody in absentia, or I believe this person may not be able to do it. Na lie. Na lie. It's only me I can speak for.
Yes. You know, I don't know, already do you still have text messages there?
Yes, we have one that just came in.
Okay.
It says, "My name is Moriah from Agege. I do that too and I get a lot of money, so I will encourage." My name is Moriah from Agege. I do that too and get a lot of money, so I will encourage her. You see what I said? That people are earning from TikTok, Instagram, and now they are monetizing Facebook and Instagram. Sure, you see what I told you? How can somebody in her clear senses say she will support whatever the daughter is doing? Isn't that terrible?
Yeah. Well, I don't know what I would say about this.
No, maybe you should say something about
this particular one, that you make money out of it. But please, it's good you're making money and you're using it to pay your bills. It's beautiful. I hope you do not have aspiration to become a politician
or a public figure.
Or a public figure someday. You know why? These things will resurface. What we're saying now is the internet does not,
we never
ever forget. So when you want to contest for presidency to
House of
Reps, local government chairman or chairwoman, anyway you want to call it, these videos, you see all these videos, they will come up. That's when you will know that khaki not be leather. Yes, that's all we can say on this segment of the program. We want to say a very big thank you to all our callers and to all those who sent messages. Some of you are calling my personal line. Please, don't call my personal line. Call the studio line. That's the only way we will be able to take your calls. Yes, we'll go on this quick break, and when we come back, we'll still give you celebrity gist. Don't touch the dial. But be holding it down with me. If I was doing this thing alone there, yeah, you for the full leg for one class. Alright, so we're here with the celebrity gist, you know. Of course, the first one says, "I have dated over 100 women."
Skeleto.
Alright, what's the body count?
My body count.
Because this question they only throw it at women.
It never reached.
Only women. What is your body count?
I don't think I've been a very good boy.
100 orally. Jeez, and still counting.
See,
this is too much.
Now he said he has dated, not. Let's exclude women he has slept with.
Orally. When I saw the headline, I went to read the whole story. What he is saying, people he has had intimate relationship with in the whole story. And he even went further to say that during those times that he was a toxic lover to some of these women, that he has lost amazing women in his life due to his toxicity back then because he was young. So this one is...
You should not blame toxicity on
he said because he was young and he had the money, he had the fame, and he had access to any kind of woman.
True.
So he wasn't This one is not whether flip. No, these are people he has had intimate relation. 100. Jesus.
Wait, I've met someone who says he has slept with over 2,000 women.
On top waiting.
And you know the craziest thing? I believe him.
This is too much.
I believe him.
As skills, please, whatever it is, no matter what you do, please, let's apply self-discipline. Whatever you do.
See, listen, let me tell you something. As celebrities, as people that we are,
yes.
if you don't have self-control, you will fall into the same category.
Agree.
I'm not telling you lies. I know the kind of DMs I get on my Instagram.
Already.
On my Facebook, it is what? If I show you my WhatsApp, I don't know how the person got my number, offered to massage me. All she wants is my location.
Well, first of all, let me ask, is she big things?
I don't even care to know who she is. I'm not cut out for such nonsense.
You are very correct. The job exposes us to so many things.
It's a problem.
Self-control. See, I'll give you a very quick, brief story. Like, so I met this person. We're still talking. We got to know, okay, this is what I do. The person was even following up with this program from the UK till, as we were talking, and the person said, I want to buy an underwear for you. I was like, no, please don't buy any underwear for me. If you want to get stuff for me, if you come back to Nigeria, get me books, number one. Get me two good books. And if anything, good clothes. I was like, you ladies, you feel so entitled. Already when I lambasted this human being, well, by the time I was done with this human being, are you normal? And do you know who we are talking to? Like, I don't want to say what I said. And this person quietly apologized. Please, I am sorry. That message wasn't meant for you.
Good.
But that was the end.
That was it.
That's it. Because, so the person felt that I'm not. I sincerely, I don't talk to the person because I felt disrespected. You don't talk to me like that. That's your self-respect gone. The way you carry yourself, that is how people will carry you. That is it.
All right. The next one says, people thought we were dating, see me on relationship with Fowls. Now, every one of us, including me, I did think along that route because they were always together. And when you watch the video of Mr. Soldier, yes, you would see how he came in to rescue her from all the wahala and everything. So they were so close and intimate, looking in their kind of videos. They would go out for shows. There was this, pure unrefined chemistry. Meanwhile, the person will really they run out.
Is there another corner?
Yes.
Oh my God.
So sometimes it's just like, what's her name? This lady, I can't remember her name now, that's dating, that called someone her brother. And everybody
you mean Vijay Adams and Bimbola?
He said, my brother, join me. So I said, we wear poppers for Bumbo. Stuff like that. So yes, it reminds me of the fact that a man and woman can be walking on the road together and people perceive or presume that they are going out or they are dating.
Yes.
Which usually is wrong.
Yes, and she also said that because people think there is something going on between them, they are dropping a song next month. So you should expect something romantic, that chemistry that people have been talking about. But this time, people now say, nothing is going on because they don't see me is already married to Adekunle Gold. All right, moving on. Actor Kanayo introduced this song to Nollywood. I was super excited when I read the story. I was happy. When I wanted to pick a course in school, someone said, why don't you, I asked a friend, should I go for music? He said, your father is a lecturer in music. If you love what that does, then go for it. I'm like, well, yes, it's an art course, but it's not something I want to do. I don't want to follow his path. Now, that is what can I look at? Because he has introduced the son into what he does, into his business, because the boy is working under him as his PA and assistant production manager. And he gave clear instruction to the team. Don't treat him as KOK's son. Treat him as a crew member. If you treat him and you give him preferential treatment and he is not doing his job, the rest of you will suffer for it. So because he's on the payroll, treat him like a crew member. Let him do his job.
Oh,
and
yes.
that is one thing I loved about KOK. And I wish, what's his name again? The son, I forgot your name. I wish you all the best, all the best, all the best as you start your journey.
Yes, last but not the least, Adama Luke blast TC Okafor for using the boat incident for content. Come on. Has it been 1 month? We lost Junior
JP.
Pope. And someone who survived that is using, like, they gave him bad advice. Like, who would do such a thing?
It was terrible. Like, there are certain things that you don't use as content. You don't use as a joke. You don't play with it. I learned that when I was on radio. You see rape cases, you rape stories. You don't come on stage
Never.
and use it as a joke. Don't try it. This is someone that just died, and you are saying because he survived, and even if the thing not paying you, you should know the effect it will have on other people. It's a good thing you survived. We are all happy for you, but coming out to make it content and you are not saying people should go to your Facebook and start and go and stream it and all that because you want to make money out of it. Because people do all this because they felt that okay, it is what is trendy, so people will want to see. Come on. That's too much. Yes, I want to say a very big thank you to all that have, to all every of our viewers and our callers today. Yes, it's another style, and we apologize that we couldn't come up with our guests today. But hopefully tomorrow we'll bring in another guest. You understand? By then everything would have been rectified.
All right.
And a big thank you to Aurelie. A big thank you to our crew, to our producer, Mr. Femi. Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, big shout out to Jagaban of Oxford. We want to say apologies because even if you hung in there, network was a lot of bomb. Network was a bummer, so apologize for that. My name is Aurelie. You can follow me on Instagram at official_Aurelie. That's AURALW. Drink water and mind the business that concerns you. Never turn up someone else's light bulb because you want yours to shine the brightest. Every day above 6 feet is a good day. See you tomorrow.
Yes, my name is Omevi Idolor across all social media platform. OMEVIIDOLOR. Add it together and you'll see my pretty face and my lookout. Coming up next is Waiting to Happen Nigeria with the Sabi Boys. Of course, they are here waiting for you. So you just sit back, get a glass of water and enjoy yourself. You know, like we always say, we love you so much, but you should love yourself more. And right now, I'm going to go and love myself more. Love you.